Hello and welcome to Talk Asia. I'm Lorraine Han. My guest today is Korean pop sensation Rain, a multi-talented artist known for his rich, deep voice, stunning dance moves and acting skills. Rain shot to stardom in his native country as the lead male actor in the Korean drama Full House. He made his musical debut 3 years ago with the hit song and album Bad Guy and broke into the mainstream Asian market. Since then, he's won numerous awards throughout the region, topping off the MTV Asia Grand Slam this year. Woo! Rain, welcome to Talk Asia. It's so nice to see you. Tell me, why did you use the name Rain?
Before I made my debut, I was talking to my producer about which stage name to use. He said that I give an impression of sadness when I'm dancing, so I decided on the Chinese character B, which means sadness, as sad as rain falling. That's why I chose this name.
You've won a whole list of awards, including the MTV Grand Slam. That must be exciting.
I am extremely thankful to the fans in China, Hong Kong and Asia for the support. It feels like a dream.
Rain, you have 3 albums officially so far and 1 coming up. Yet you have achieved in such a short span of time such an iconic status. Did you ever think you could be so successful so early?
The drama series was very influential, and the fact that I'm also a singer made a difference, because in Korea, when I started, there wasn't a trend where people chose to be both actors and singers. I was the first to do both. It was a great deal of work, but I got a lot of support and love from my audience, and for me to receive that same treatment overseas, I felt that I was also very lucky.
You're here for some concerts in Hong Kong, and you know, the tickets just went just like that. That must be exciting.
I was extremely excited to hear the news, and it really seems like a dream. I'm not an artist from Hong Kong, and yet the fans gave me tremendous support, all of which makes me very thankful. I do hope that the success of this tour will be the start of many more activities for me here in Hong Kong and throughout the rest of Asia.
Did you have to tone down any of your dancing or anything to perform in China?
Not at all. I always try to perform my concerts my own way. You had asked earlier why the Chinese fans like my music, and I believe it's because I show them the type of concerts they haven't seen before. There aren't many performers there who would rip their clothes off on stage, and I was the first to try this.
You've toured a number of cities here in Asia. Any favorites?
Hong Kong and China. It's the home of Andy Lau, Jackie Chan and other great Chinese actors who I'm a big fan of. I would actually really like to meet them if I get a chance. Asian culture is really great. So, there's no specific country. I like Asia and Asian culture as a whole.
Now that you've made it in the Asian market, what is next?
Oh, it's much too early to say that I've made it in the Asian market. The reason I'm active in Japan, Hong Kong, China and around Asia is that I want to succeed here and then go on to be even more international. Because currently the United States has the dominant music market, what I would really like to see is a top Asian artist emerge strongly from the Asian market and then go on to succeed in the US market. I'm not speaking only for myself, but for any artist. I would be really happy for any Asian if he or she manages to do it. Although I still have a long way to go, I would like to become the pride of Asia. When another Asian artist enters the US market, I would like him to think, there was an artist called Rain who succeeded in the US market. This is my dream. I hope there will come a time when I step out onto a global stage. But until that time, I need to put in a lot more work. And I need to study hard, especially different languages, so that I can become more international.
Rain, what was it like to meet, Will Smith and Mariah Carey at the MTV Video Awards in Japan?
글쎄요, 이제 그분들을 직접 만나진 못했고.
I wasn't able to meet them in person, but there is always something to learn from people who are passionate about what they do and who have succeeded. They are different from ordinary people, so I have learned a lot just from watching them. I also learned at the awards that there are a lot of good things about Asian culture.
느꼈어요.
What did they teach you?
미국 시장에 대한 굉장한 강한
I learned that instead of relying on and imitating American music, there is a better chance for an Asian artist to succeed if he or she follows his or her own culture.
춤이 있고, 그리고 이런 태국권의 춤이 있고, 아시아의 문화를 접속.
For example, I incorporate Asian martial arts into my dancing. There is a hip-hop artist called Lil Kim. She's a female rapper who loves Asian culture. Her boots might have a picture of a carp, or she might wear a jacket with a dragon design. So an important thing I've learned is that instead of following the US market, we all need to follow our own cultural style.
갖고 가면 그게 오히려 더 성공할 것 같다는 것, 그런 것들을 배웠죠.
Rain, your fan base ranges from 4 to 50. Not only in Korea, but the entire Asian region. Why do you think they come to see you? To listen to your music, to watch you move?
진실 때문이에요.
If you are truthful, most people will like you. It is important to be able to say honestly if there's something that you cannot do. Just like it is important to acknowledge the things that you do well, so that you can ask people to enjoy it with you. That's my approach, and that's why my fans like me.
팬층이 생기는 것 같아요. 네.
You are very humble.
Thank you.
So it's not your good looks.
No. 왜 그러냐면
And I know that's not the case, because I remember going to auditions before my debut, and I was rejected 12 times.
그게 다 왜 떨어졌냐면 제 얼굴.
I was told back then that the reason I was rejected was because my face was too ugly. I was even told to come back after cosmetic surgery. In fact, I was told after one audition that my singing and dancing was great, but I didn't make it because I didn't have double eyelids.
노래도 좋은데 쌍꺼풀이 없다는 이유로.
How do you think I felt at that time?
것 같아요.
Rain, we're going to take a very, very short break. When we come back, we'll talk to Rain about getting his first big break. There's lots more on Talk Asia, so don't go away.